Hey, gotta turn my microphone on. Hi, everybody. John Shallow here with Michael Consoli, and he's actually on board the Celebrity Edge. We know the connections can be an issue, but he's got a beautiful cabin. So, like I said, we want to join Michael aboard the Celebrity Edge here. He's going to take us to his cabin. Michael, how you doing today?
Good. How about you, John?
Yeah, hopefully, we'll have a good connection here. I'm just going to turn it over to you, and you can be the tour leader here. And I'll just sit back in the background here. So we've got the full screen. We've got some people watching. If you're watching us, if you've been on board the Celebrity Edge, if you have any questions for Michael, please put in the comments below. And also check in, let us know about your upcoming cruise. And we'd love to hear from you. So, Michael, could you tell us about this wonderful cabin? Or it's more than a cabin. This is a suite, isn't it? Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so this is the Celebrity Edge Villa. On the Celebrity Edge. It's cabin number 15104. And you can see why they call it a villa. It has an upstairs and just a really great space. So you can see I have my desk set up over there, so where I can work and look at the ocean, because I end up working the entire time I'm escorting these groups. But really nice setup with a coffee maker in the room. You get a complimentary liquor setup, great refrigerator with all kinds of beverages, special glasses and things like that in the cabinet. So it's very nice. The sofa actually opens, so if you have a third and fourth guests with you, this will actually open into a sofa bed. Plenty of storage down below here, as well as a great desk to work at, although I like to work at the table since I can see outside. This is a huge closet, which I would show you, but it's full of gifts for my group. There's a full bathroom down here, which has a rain shower, really nicely sized cabin for a family. You can see out on the balcony, we have a private hot tub. And John, can you still hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound great. Everything looks good. What an amazing villa.
So we're going up the stairs here to the bedroom area. Again, plenty of closets along the wall here. And this is my favorite part, the bedroom that overlooks the ocean. So with no obstruction.
Wow, what a
yeah, really nice bedroom. We have a TV that comes down from the ceiling, so it can be put away. And this desk for the ladies, has a great makeup area. So with a little stool, and the bathroom is nice and bright with another rain shower. Plenty of amenities, a bathtub. So it's a really nice cabin.
Yeah, that's incredible.
So, and the other thing is you can control everything in the cabin from these panels that are on the wall, which includes all the drapes. They're all automated, so you can close them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's all the drapes in the whole cabin, including the draperies on the door. And then my other favorite part is out here, which is the door that goes out to the retreat area by the pool. So this is the private retreat area for guests. And so out here you have sun deck, towels. Can you still hear me, John?
The video's getting a little it's getting a little jerky, but we're doing all right.
Okay. Yeah, so really great area to relax. And then up at the front area, there's a pool. We'll get up there soon. These are all entrances to all the villas on the ship. They all open to the retreat.
Well, that's really nice.
Just comfortable sitting areas and places to hang out. It has a bar area up here, a little area that serves food. And then there's this private pool area. So just lots of like covered spaces with shade and things like that.
That's nice. Is the retreat just for villa guests or suite guests as well?
All suites, sky suites and above. So the retreat, all the guests have access to this area that are in suites, but only the villas open to the retreat. So all retreat guests have access to this, starting with sky suites and above.
Okay, that's very nice.
So here our cabin again. These.
What did you say, Michael?
I said it's very easy to take advantage of the amenities that you're, paying for. So it makes it very nice. I'm going to take you now probably to the retreat area, the lounge.
Okay.
There's our butler, AG. Hey, AG.
Good morning.
So this area for the lounge is key card access only. AG's going to open it for us. Thanks. So this is the private lounge where they have, they usually have like afternoon snacks or breakfast, late breakfast for the late risers. And then they serve drinks up here in the evenings. You can have self-service sodas, water, again, coffee maker, things like that. And then anything you would normally do at the front desk, you can do here in the retreat lounge with the concierge. So they take care of specialty dining and any issues with your bill, that kind of thing.
Nice. It's beautiful.
Yeah, very nice area. So it also has, as you can see, access outside. There's a little lounge area.
Oh, that's nice.
Outside. And then these stairs go up to the retreat where we just were.
It's very relaxing.
Yeah. So.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see where else I can
16
take you,
minutes
John.
After 10 a.m. in the morning, new time, and it's time for our daily update. It took us a little bit more to come on the VA, as it was very interesting and fully packed theater.
So
Uncle Marty had a nice talk
this
with
is
the
the
full house about the Panama Canal.
This is the fitness center. Very nice. Again, easy access for retreat guests because they're right here on this floor. And then the stairway down to the spa.
Yeah.
So, beautiful spa area.
The first portable cell phone was placed in New York City, and also in 1970.
And then I'll try to show you the
First woman ever
Lumine, which is the restaurant for suite guests.
As a representative from Montana. Navigational information, the ship's position is on latitude 11 degrees 23 minutes north, longitude.
So this is Lumine, which is the dining room for suite guests in the
As
retreat.
I'm quite sure the coordinates don't mean anything to you. The closest point of
They're
land
cleaning.
is
But you can see
the
it's
town
a
of Barranquilla in
very
Colombia,
nice dining
21
area
miles
just for
around
suite
on
guests.
fourth side, that's the left side.
Now, is
And
that for all meals?
quarters, 1,500 meters.
What's that?
Is that for all meals or just certain ones?
Yeah, for so this dining room will follow the same schedule as the
the
main dining room. So if the main dining room is open, this dining room is open. But yes, breakfast and dinner every day, and then lunch when the main dining room is open.
It's 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Our instrument shows a significant wave height, 3.5 meters, that is 11.5 feet. Good news is that the direction is to our
So hopefully the
favor.
captain will stop talking so that
We hear them loud and clear. We've got great audio.
yeah.
The video's catching up a little bit.
We expect similar weather
You may have to
conditions.
hold it still longer, like whenever you stop to an area, you kind of let it catch up.
And as we will approach closer towards Panama, anticipate around 10 p.m. tonight, the sea state is going to improve significantly. And after midnight, as we're going to head a little bit more to the south, and we will shelter
Beautiful area.
of Panama, we expect the seas to become smooth. We have 329 nautical miles.
They're beautifully decorated.
The Panama Canal Pilot Station. We also got our schedule. It will be posted daily, so you will have the times. I'm quite sure Giselle will give you also an update. Just so you know, we are scheduled to arrive at the pilot station at 5:30 tomorrow morning. We have some administration work to do with the local authorities, and our schedule as of this moment is to start arriving at the docks at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. We expect to complete with everything else, all of us around 10 a.m. and we should be anchored as we get to the lake at about 10:30. When we will have
This is the spa cafe and juice bar for guests that are looking for something that's a little bit more healthy.
we will start giving up the anchor.
And this is the adults only pool area, the solarium.
Is that roof open?
The Panama Canal locks and whenever a cat cruise, the only tour that goes partially through the old box. I highly recommend that you will have the experience to see the way both and also the Panama City tour and canal locks is also a very popular one.
This is the burger bar and ice cream area. These are the cabanas that guests can rent while they're on board. They're private by the pool. And this is usually where the magic carpet sits, but today I think it's on deck 16. You can see it up there.
Oh, yeah.
So it's ironic that we chose to do this during the biggest announcement of the day, because now we're going to hear from the cruise director. So,
Well, we're getting a nice tour. We can still hear you good, though.
oh, good. So yeah, so now we're by the main pool. This ship is full of Instagram moments. So they have this butterfly here that people take their picture in front of. You'll see there's places like that all over the ship where it encourages people to post on Instagram. So we're gonna go into the Ocean View Cafe now, which is the main buffet on board.
As you were previously informed, in order to experience Panama at its finest, the best way is going on a shore excursion. As with the shore excursion, you will actually be able to exit, experience, visit, and explore. Our ship will be going through the locks.
Good morning.
Morning, morning. An incredible process. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
These are the washing stations, so that people that don't want to use hand sanitizer can use these washing stations, which are really nice.
There's many on YouTube, and this is
And the ice cream bar, which is complimentary, by the way.
It's a very reasonable.
They have a nice coffee bar up here with a regular bar, and you'll notice that the ceilings on this side of the ship are very tall in here, which makes it very nice.
Oh yeah.
People still having breakfast. Lots of fruit and juices.
Doesn't seem very crowded at all.
What's that?
It doesn't seem very crowded at all.
No, it's not. There's plenty of space on this ship, you know, which makes it nice.
We do have a great park auction today, under $1,000 and more. Typically placed at 11 a.m. Great seminars and opportunity talks.
Plenty of seating with
With
floor to ceiling windows, so it makes it very nice.
We're going to Poland. We're going to so many new destinations.
Where are we headed, John?
And of course, it's getting better and bigger with the new ships.
Oh, where are we going to next?
At the end of the year.
Pizza.
Oh,
Many volunteers.
I don't know if they're making it yet, though.
how's the pizza on board? But I know we're both Italian.
Right.
Fabulous. It's available for you. Such as the BMW.
I think they're getting ready, but
Pool competition.
it's not open yet this morning.
Safe archery. And Dr. Keith, as I mentioned before,
They have really great pizza on board. What's nice about this area, though, is that for families, there are tables of 10 and 12. People can sit out here with their families. So, always a problem when you're traveling with a big family trying to find a place to sit. There's great places here, as well as outside, which is a little windy this morning.
I love all the windows and the really tall ceilings, which really have a beautiful space.
Yeah. So you can see on this side, the ceiling's a little lower. This is because the track is above this, and it goes on 2 decks, the walking track. So this is the lower part of the walking track, and then the other side is the higher part.
It looks just really comfortable.
I almost forgot.
There's no bottleneck or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. Lots of food options on this ship.
Oh yeah, it's a really nice layout. What did you say?
I think Crew's very happy on the ship. I think everybody's happy to be back to work.
Yeah. It's amazing. It wasn't that long ago when everything was stopped.
Yeah. So. Where else can I take you, John? I'm afraid if we get on an elevator, I'll lose you.
I don't know. Trying to think.
Yes, you can see these are hot tubs and these martini glass shaped pools above the pool deck. And then that's the walking track I was telling you about that goes on 2 decks.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So many unique elements in this ship, and I know they like the martini glass hot tub. Now you see stuff like that even on the Royal Caribbean ships.
Yeah. Hey, how are you? Good morning.
The quality's getting better now.
Oh, it is? Oh, good. Yeah, you can see their magic carpet is up there.
Yeah.
So, for those that don't know what the magic carpet is, it's a whole deck that kind of goes up from deck 2 all the way up to deck 16, and they use it to help with tendering. And then when it's not being used for tendering, it's being used for a dining or bar venue. So that's really nice. In fact, our group's cocktail party is on the magic carpet today at 5 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
So we're back here in the solarium. I can see if I can get on an elevator, John, and go down and see if we can. If I lose you, I'll come back. Do we have any questions or comments yet?
Ghislaine checked in from Canada. Derek's checked in and said hello. Just a lot of hellos. Ocean to Ocean Travel has said hello to everyone. Ocean to Travel says beautiful ship.
Yes.
Ocean to Ocean Travel.
Oh, here we're going down. Okay.
Okay, John, we'll see how this goes.
Okay.
What's good? I'm fine. Just go in.
It's always challenging doing a live stream on ships nowadays. They really don't like you streaming.
Yeah.
It's quality, you know, they really suck. But they've definitely made the coverage better. Oh, we lost them for a minute. So welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying this video of Michael Consoli. He's actually aboard the Celebrity Edge. He's got a large group of really passionate travelers. And like I said, he's got a cocktail party right there on the magic carpet this afternoon with his group. So hopefully he'll get back in. He's going to reconnect. We knew we would take a slight risk getting on the elevator, but it's interesting. Even on a recent live stream I did aboard a ship, I was walking around everywhere. It was amazing because they've really added, you know, Wi-Fi connections throughout the entire ship, where there's really you don't really lose connection now. It's almost like being at home, where you have this broad, you know, area of connection. So it's really, really nice. But so we appreciate Michael taking the time trying to connect with us. He's I know they're at sea today, and they're headed toward the Panama Canal. So really, really cool. Like I said, Michael's number and information, he's going to reconnect here in a little bit. Like I said, if you didn't know, he's on the board the Celebrity Edge. It's a beautiful new ship. I think it came out in 2018. It's 130,000 gross tons. So it's still a large ship, but somewhat smaller in modern standards, where you have a little bit more luxury. So we got Michael back. Hey, Michael.
Hey, I'm going to see if I can turn this camera around again.
No problem. Yeah, you're looking good, sounding good. Got great video. I was just telling everybody the Celebrity Edge came out in 2018. It's 130,000 tons. Really a smaller ship on the, you know, it's not small by any means, but it's more intimate, I think, compared to some of the mega 230,000 ton ships you have nowadays, right?
Yeah. So this is we're on deck 4. This is the club, which I can't go in because there's a sign that says they're preparing for tonight's show. But this is like a multi-purpose venue where they do game shows and dance club and all of that. And then here we have the shops. And I'll go into the theater, but they're preparing for a lecture on the Panama Canal, which is what we're going to see tomorrow. So it's probably pretty full.
Beautiful. I'm enjoying looking at all the carpet. It's beautiful, the styling. You know, you just don't see it from pictures, you know.
Yeah, this venue is very different than other ships. It has a 180-degree LCD screen that goes around the front of the entire theater, as you can see.
Beautiful.
I see something.
So very full. Also, you can see in the middle the stage is round, and it comes up like a wedding cake. It opens up into tiers that they can use during the show, so it's very cool.
Is there a balcony above that level?
Yeah, there's a balcony above as well.
Okay. Wow, that's really nice, though. So, Michael, who is the Celebrity Cruise best for? You know, a lot of people don't know, like, who is it a best fit for?
Celebrity, as you know, is the sister company of Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean is their family product. This really appeals more to the couples, although lots of families travel on it all the time, and they do have children's programs. Their guest is, you know, mid-30s to 60s is their target market, I would say. People who are looking for understated luxury, a smaller ship than the Royal Caribbean's, but still, you know, have a lot of, you know, great service and food. The guest really loves the retreat product. They actually on Beyond have added more cabins on Beyond and Ascent than they have on this particular ship, which is the sister ship to those ships. So they have a lot of demand for the suite, and they tend to sell first. So.
And I believe, if I remember right, the spas are very popular on the celebrity ships, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely a guest who's into fitness, the spa treatments, healthy living. They have all of that for them with the spa, aqua class cabins. In fact, this year they introduced aqua class suites, which the guests in aqua class have access to the thalassotherapy pools, the heated beds, specialty waters, things like that in the cabin. So they've been very successful with the aqua class balconies. That this year they introduced aqua class suites because that guest also wanted to have access to those things. So this is the coffee bar, which is really popular. As you can see, it's packed. We are on a sea day today, but
yeah,
they have all these great pastries which are included. So you don't have to pay for that. If you have the beverage package, the coffees are included. So, but you can see they have table service here. Come around, take your order, or you can order at the counter to go. This is the back side of the martini bar, which is really popular at night. And I'm going to take you over to the Grand Bistro, which is their French-inspired restaurant. This venue is offers lunch daily for a fee. It's not included. It is one of the specialty restaurants. And then at night, these doors here close, and this is where they do Le Petit Chef, where they project a story of your meal on the table as the meal progresses. So
nice.
It's a celebrity favorite. Yeah, very nice. And then over at the entrance over there, where you see the sign, they have French pastries and things like that, which are available for purchase.
Okay.
This is the Grand Chandelier and the Martini Bar, which they have a light show on every night when they do a martini presentation down below here, and always have musical people playing here. I'd say from like 2 o'clock on in the afternoon. So very nice. This is like the heart of the ship, and so popular that on the sister ships Beyond and Ascent, they've actually added seating up here and on the deck above that overlooks this, and they've moved the chandelier to the center of this venue to make more space so that people will have more ways to view the martini show and the light show.
It's really beautiful. It's great to see this video, Michael, because pictures just don't do it any justice, does it?
No, it really doesn't. So over here, this is the casino bar. On some of the other ships, they have it as a beer, specialty beer bar. And then we're back on the other side of El Baccio. You can see again another view of the martini bar, the Grand Bistro over there across the way, and then the steakhouse is up on the deck above, Fine Cut, which is another one of their specialty restaurants. This is really cool. Like, they cut the ceiling out, and then they made a little art piece out of it with wood. So here are more shops on deck 4. This is the jewelry store. And then over here we have the casino, which we'll walk through in a minute. So, what's that?
Yeah, the video is getting a little pixelated now.
Okay. Is it any better?
Yeah, I think all the moving around is kind of having a hard time keeping up.
So, this is the more like fashion jewelry and handbags. They actually recycle Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Hermes handbags So they purchase them, refurbish them, and then resell them. It's a company called Around Again or something like that. But it's interesting that they can have luxury goods that they couldn't necessarily get a license to sell on board the ship. So that's a great way to do it. Interesting about this particular ship, these are the main dining rooms. There are 4 of them: Cyprus, Normandy, and there's 2 more above us. And they are the main dining rooms on board the ship, divided into 4 different restaurants. Each restaurant every night has the same main menu. So Monday's menu is the same in all 4 restaurants. Tuesday's menu is the same in all 4 restaurants. But what they do is that each restaurant has its own theme. So Cyprus, which is Greek, will have menu items at the bottom that are themed just to that restaurant every night. So that is very interesting. I encourage my clients to take the Celebrity Select Dining because it allows them to experience all 4 dining venues. This is Cosmopolitan. It allows them to experience all 4 dining venues and still get the experience of the different menus that are at the different items that are at the bottom of every menu every night. So,
oh, very nice.
Also, you can see very different than the one we just looked at, but lots of space, very open, beautiful. People are not on top of each other. And the ships are designed to have enough dining for everyone. So there's not really a terrible wait when you're, trying to go to the dining room for dinner. Because as you know, Celebrity Select allows guests to go when and dine with who they want to. So it's a really nice way to do dinner. So you're not sitting in the same table at the same dining room every single night.
We got a good connection again.
Okay, good.
It's doing good.
So this is Blue, which is the dining venue just for Aqua Class guests. So guests that are in the Aqua Class balconies have access to Blue, which is the spa cuisine restaurant. So it has some lighter fare on the menu, as well as regular, normal hearty fare for guests that are looking for that. But it's a great alternative to the main dining room. Again, Blue just available to Aqua Class guests.
Such a beautiful space too.
Yeah. And here we're going to head back to Eden, which is another venue on board the ship that has that's the entertainment space as well as venue, the best on board ship. Hi, ladies.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Good. So, you can see it's very well themed. Lots of plants.
I mean, the Giuseppe done whatever.
This also has a cafe, which is complimentary. It serves soup, salads, and sandwiches here at the back of the ship. So very nice, not quite open yet. And then this is the bar area. Here where they make great cocktails. They have an amazing menu here.
I'm not thinking he's going to do it, but I'm going to
Going around the groups here playing cards and stuff. You can see they have this walkway that goes up around the back of the ship. Just a beautiful aft view. So probably one of the most utilized spaces on the ship. This is the dining venue, Eden, which is just an incredible and this is also a specialty restaurant, not included, but definitely worth the charge.
They still have entertainers in Eden. I know when the ship first came out, they used to have entertainment.
You have this impromptu entertainment that I think that people found intrusive during dinner, so they don't do it so much anymore. But they do have it in the main area of Eaton, which is really great. You can see all these just really interesting design with plants on the ceiling. Very pretty. It does have an elevator for guests that have mobility issues to go down to the dining room.
Very interesting. The cruise nuts are saying hello. Hello, cruise nut. I like your logo.
So they do have, this was the Tiffany shop on board. I think they're rebranding it. I'm not really sure what it will be, but
Okay.
they haven't said. But there are plenty of shopping venues on board, even with this one closed, just for the record. So I want to take you down, John, to the other two main dining rooms. I know we saw Cypress and Cosmopolitan. So
And what is
first,
this? What's to your right there? That little art installation or something?
Yeah. So you see these all over the place. It's just some art, and they are all on the two main floors here.
Very nice.
Yeah. And then this is the transition. I don't know if anybody is familiar with the Solstice class ships. They had this little area that transitioned you from one part to the other. This is that part of the ship that is really meant to take you like through to a different place. So they use this transition coming from the main ship to Eden. You can see it's a little eerie, but very cool. Buy some more shops.
It's like you went to a different dimension.
Yeah, that's the point. Here we have more shops, a Bulgari store. Across the way we have Cartier. More of the art we just spoke about. And here we're going to be at Fine Cut, which is the specialty steakhouse on board. Probably one of the best steakhouses at sea, in my opinion. Very nice venue. This is a private wine room here. So somebody who's going on this cruise can pick their table now.
I love all the glass.
Yeah, they utilized all the open space really well on the ship so that, you don't feel like you're in a closed venue, right? These seats here next to the martini bar chandelier are probably some of the most coveted at 8 o'clock because that's when they do the show and you get to see the show from very close, right? These guests are able to not only see the chandelier, but also watch the show of the martini bar, which is very cool. So if you're looking to be entertained while you're at the steakhouse, that's the time and place to choose for your Fine Cut experience. Another great venue on board is Raw on 5, which those that are Celebrity cruisers know that Celebrity always has a sushi bar on board. This ship has, it's like an amazing seafood venue as well as sushi, just Asian inspired. Raw on 5. Also a specialty restaurant. You can see they're preparing for lunch today because we're at sea. But just another beautiful open venue. Now you'll see these doors that go outside here. A lot of times the magic carpet will be on this deck, and if it's really good weather, guests can dine outside on the magic carpet for lunch and dinner. But great venue if you like sushi or seafood.
Yeah, very nice.
So I'm going to take you down to see the other two included restaurants.
Yeah, do you think the ship has more of like a boutique hotel vibe?
Oh yeah, for sure. That is their guest, for sure.
Yeah, I just really
You know, everything Celebrity does, they really do. You know, they do a lot of design in-house. So a lot of this stuff is custom made for the ship, which is just really amazing. Like, for instance, this backdrop around the martini bar, which to kind of give it a little bit of privacy. What's interesting about it is that they designed that so that it was kind of open but closed. And on the newer ships, they've removed a lot of it simply because everybody wants to see the show. So they didn't really need the privacy.
Yeah.
Here's a model of the magic carpet. So we're gonna go down here, down these stairs, and I'll take you to the other dining venues. So again, we're going by the shops and the casino. I can walk through here for you. So guests can pick out their machine. So on the sea days, the casino is like semi-open. All the machines are open, but the tables, usually only roulette and like one blackjack table are open. So you can see plenty of table games, lots and lots of slot machines. I heard. Thank you.
Hey, come back.
So apparently not allowed to video in the casino because people are playing. So we might have to snip that part from the YouTube video.
Didn't hurt. We got three though. We have 3 or 4. We don't know what they are. So they just peek inside.
Here is we're back at Cypress again. So these are the two main dining rooms on this floor, Cypress and Cosmopolitan. We're going to go down one more deck in a minute here. As you can see, it's right outside the casino.
It's interesting how the casino's so close to the dining rooms.
Yeah.
It seems very centrally located. That's nice.
Yeah. So here's the other two restaurants. This is Tuscan, and Normandy is over here. Tuscan is inspired by the Tuscan Grill, which is one of the specialty restaurants on board the other ships. On this ship, it's just a regular dining room included. Again, this is one of the dining rooms that serves the same menu as the other 3 dining venues, just differently themed. And then, of course, we'll have some Italian-inspired dishes at the bottom of their menu available for guests to order each night.
Very nice. Look at those chairs. Look really comfy.
Yeah, makes it very nice that you can, still experience the main dining room, but then have a different, some other options on the menu as well, and have it completely, differently themed. So again, what you were talking about with the boutique hotel, different dining venue, every night if you want.
Yeah, I love the theming too. It's beautiful. I remember when the ship first came out, all the pictures, and I'm thinking all the still photos I had at the time, and it's nice to see all the complete spaces, in a video like this.
Yeah. So this is Normandy, which is inspired by one of their older ships. It is a very nice venue, again, differently themed. So
those big high back chairs are amazing.
Yeah, very cool. Again, lots of seating for families, big tables, able to accommodate a lot of guests, which I know a lot of my clients ask if they can seat 10 or 12. On a lot of the ships, they cannot, but on this ship, As you can see, it can be easily accommodated. So very smart design, being able to take these tables for two and put them together, let them seat 10 or 12.
Do you feel like there's a lot of multi-generational cruisers on board with big groups of families?
I think during the summer or the holidays in Europe, things like that, absolutely. This is definitely a great choice for multi-generational groups. We're on an 11-night Panama Canal cruise, so the guests tend to be more retired, that kind of thing, because it's a longer cruise. Not a lot of kids. I think I've seen 2 on board.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely a great choice for multi-generational groups wanting to travel, other parts of the world in the summer. This ship is just incredible. So really great choice.
It definitely feels very intimate. It doesn't look crowded. I mean, it's obviously a sea day. I mean, sea days are known for sometimes being a little congested at times, but it looks like everybody's very comfortable.
Yeah, very cool. Really, it's been a great cruise so far. We're about halfway through. But my group that I'm escorting is having a fantastic time. So that's very important.
Yeah. A lot of earth tones. It's a very cozy ship.
Yeah, very cool. This section right here is actually open to the hull. As you walk down the hull, you can see it opens more and more. So you can actually see the skeleton of the ship.
That's really cool. I saw a picture of this recently. This really brings it to life. I think Captain Kate was showing.
Yeah, on Beyond, they have it as well.
Yeah, very cool.
So some more art down this hallway. Very pretty 3-dimensional art.
Love that.
This is the short excursion desk here. And then the guest services over here. Really smart design. This area opens right up into the martini bar. So if you're going down to find out how much your bill is and need a drink afterwards, you can just come here.
That's a beautiful shot right there, Michael.
Yeah.
Right there, bar. Yeah, hold that a second.
Very cool.
Really stunning.
So John, I think that's pretty much everything I can show you today for sure.
Yeah, I think it really turned out well. I think it's definitely gave me a great overview. I feel like I was there. I wanted to join you for some coffee, but I really get a sense that it's just very relaxing. It has a I've seen pictures of this ship way back when. I mean, you stare at those things, but really to walk around like this, even if the quality is not 100%, at times it's nice to get a taste of it, to see what the ambiance is. And and you can see, I mean, it's going to be a very busy day, but it just makes you just want to sit down and relax. And beautiful cabins, villa, I got a beautiful villa. So thank you so much for sharing this with everybody, and enjoy your group and have a wonderful time in Panama.
Yeah, thanks. And if anybody's interested in booking Celebrity, we always have some really great rates, special rates available only through cruise planners, as well as onboard credit gifts and things like that. We always have the best pricing and always try to strive to have the best service that you'll find in the industry. So we certainly would welcome any opportunity to help a future guest. Anybody viewing this video can reach me at the number below or at planmycruise.com.
Yeah, so please don't hesitate to reach out to Michael. You can contact him at 1-800-913-7245 and planmycruise.com. I know so many people have been calling me lately. I know I've sent some people, we haven't talked, but I've had people contacting me left and right. I've been referring them to Michael, because why not deal with the best when you're dealing with that bucket list vacation? I know summer's coming up, so if you have any travel plans that you want taken care of by an expert and not have to worry about it, have any questions, Michael, you saw all types of travel, don't you? As far as
we do, we saw all cruise lines, all destinations, but we want to be sure that our guests know that we're going to do our best to make sure it's a flawless trip from beginning to end. And I tell my clients I'm a bastion of useless knowledge. As you can tell from me walking you through the ship, I probably share more than most people want to hear, but that kind of stuff helps you have the best vacation, and we want to make sure we give that to you. So,
wow. Well, thank you so much. Enjoy your cruise, and thank you for taking the time to join us here. And I know we're going to share this all across our social media channels, so we really appreciate the time, and have a wonderful cruise.
it's my pleasure. Thanks so much, John. You guys have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
So that's going to wrap it up here. Have a great day, everybody, wherever you are. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. And if you're watching this, like I said, please don't hesitate to contact Michael Consoli at planmycruise.com and give us a like, thumbs up, and a subscribe. We really appreciate it wherever you're watching. And until then, happy cruising.